Do you find it challenging to be a DSP and a parent? I have. Tony Stewart again at the Friends for Life podcast, and I have been loving every part of being a parent and every part of being a DSP. But at some point, those worlds collide, and this is what happens when it does. First off, you get this frustration because you are there to service someone, but you also have a responsibility at home that you probably can't get off your mind. Kids are sick, the kids have deadlines, and I know a lot of DSPs that are single parents. And with that, you're now in the frustration realm of, oh, do I just go to work? Do I get on the phone when I shouldn't be on the phone? What if you can't find a babysitter? You know, you start getting all of these questions and all of this just guilt that begins to run over you. I can't say that everybody has the right way of handling it. Some of us take on vices. Some of us take on different jobs when we know where our career should be. But if you are dealing with frustrations, I highly suggest that you remember that you are there for your children too. Hug them, love them, kiss them, and always show them that you're trying to do what you can to make a better world, not just for you, but for other people that you serve. But aside from just the drowning, sad part, happiness. Like being a DSP and having my children come with me to certain outings and events, it was always the best. Even bringing certain individuals to our events, home events, going out to the lake, going out to the park, swimming, all that. If you can't tell, I like water. I think this is a great way to start incorporating what your children see and what you do professionally. A lot of times people think being a DSP is just as easy as going in, sitting down and typing on their phone. And that's far from it. The best DSPs that are out here are the ones who are going in and day out and looking for a way to not only make the individual they serve better, but make themselves better and their families better. So don't forget, you will have some happiness. Confusion. What do you handle first? Do work requirements come first? Do your kids come first? I've heard people say before, you know, my kids are the most important thing to me. So if this job doesn't work, I'm going to quit. Is that always the answer, just to quit something just because it didn't work out that way? And I would suggest that all DSPs and even agency providers, that you all sit down and have a conversation. Really look at the impact that you are having on each other's lives. Everyone can help if they take time to listen to what the help is needed. I kind of mentioned this a second ago, but questioning whether this career is for you. Now, full disclaimer, I think some people need to ask that question quite a bit, because if you are just hopping agency to agency and basically blaming individuals for their disabilities, then this isn't really for you. I've always said in many other videos, you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You have to understand that if you are really here to help somebody, every bit of your help is just not going to be the easiest thing. But I promise you, if you put enough consistency into that, you're going to get better at it. You will be able to handle those adversities a whole lot better. I love the aspect of the parents who are DSPs and their children doing things together, because it's just outright awesome. When you are able to show your young loved ones that they can have a career of basic things that they can do at home, like thumbs up that one, please, because being a DSP is 90% of just things we do at home already. Cooking, cleaning, managing time to go to the doctor, brushing our teeth, putting on our clothes. These are all regular things. And as we continue to age, some of us will not have the capacity to do that. And to have a child who you've helped already groom into doing that will help you. And it brings back that community and family aspect that I'm always talking about. Now, this last one, I guess it may be circumstantial, because if you're not in a relationship, but it could be tough on your spouse, because if you are a parent and that spouse is at home by themselves, resentment can start to build. Especially us as DSPs, we know how many hours you sometimes have to pull in to get a proper check. I'm talking 60, 70 hours a week, maybe even more. I know guaranteed I done clocked 120 hours a week. Hey, if anyone of you can put in the comments, how many hours have you put in? Because I'm interested in knowing. I mean, do people still work just 40-hour weeks anymore? I don't even know if I sleep 40 hours a week. So I think that the spouse should always get a pat on the back and appreciation. So I think I want to end it there because there's more opportunities for us to have these conversations. And I want to hear from more of our listeners and viewers. But in the meantime, between time, talk to you next time.
I'm Dr. Craig Escudé, President of Intellectability. State developmental disability agencies, managed care organizations, and providers across the United States use Intellectability's health risk screening tool, e-learn courses, and person-centered training to improve health equity for people with IDD. Visit replacingrisks.com to learn more about how you can employ these tools with people you support.
Making sure that individuals are reaching the goals they have set for themselves. That's one of the many goals of Assured Health Services. If you're looking for a residential care provider or searching for ADS services, Assured Health is your go-to place. Assured Health, helping others succeed. Learn more at assuredhealthohio.com or call 494-442-8066. The Reliable Drug and Alcohol Testing Clinic is a leading provider and convenient source of pre-employment and occupational testing. Their clinic provides services to a wide range of private businesses, healthcare facilities, and municipal and county courts. Reliable as an independent, locally owned clinic, as a result, they provide services at a lower cost than major hospitals. Enjoy faster turnaround times on test results and eliminate the long waits typically incurred at larger facilities. To learn more, visit reliabledrugtest.com. THS Remote Supports is clearly focused on improving independent living through dynamic and personalized services. Their systems have been carefully developed and perfected to ensure that everyone receives the best care through the least intrusive means possible. Located in Cincinnati, Ohio, they've spent over 20 years providing in-home supports to individuals with disabilities. If you or someone you know is looking for a remote service provider, go to thsrss.com or call 513-882-9828.